Hi, everybody. Okay, so this ELA lesson will be our first ELA lesson for our packet for week 1. Okay, so this lesson will kind of go through the first 3 pages, or day 1, 2, and 3 for week 1, and it'll kind of help you get through it if you're not able to understand it. So what we're going to be working on today is we're going to be looking at kind of a review of our vowel diagraphs. Okay, so we're going to look at the OO spellings that have 2 different sounds. It has the and the oo, so words like that. Also, are AU and AW sounds that sound the same, like ah and ah. So cause versus pause. Okay, and so I'll show you some more of that in just a minute. So this lesson will actually have both of those in it. So it's kind of going to have 2 different objectives for this lesson. All right. And then we're going to get more into it and more reading passages that'll have these, that'll make it more interesting. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen so you can see what I'm looking at. All right. So let's see if I can figure out how to do that. There we go. All right. So the first thing we're going to look at. Okay. So hopefully you guys can see what I'm looking at right now. And we're going to look at 2 different sounds. So I'm going to draw 4 different sounds. Okay. So this is the O spelling, right? So that would be like as in moon. M, oo. Pardon the way I'm writing. It's kind of hard to write on the computer. Moon. So there's the oo. Okay. M, oon. Oon. So that's going to have the oo sound. Okay, moon, spoon, soon. All right, there are some words that have the OO that sound different. They kind of sound like a short U, okay? Like look, book, okay? So I'm going to write the word book. You'll see that it looks like moon, but it sounds completely different. Again, pardon my writing on this. Okay, so book, book. But again, it has the double O spelling. Okay, what we're also going to be looking at is the AU spelling, and it's going to make the ah sound, okay? So let's look at this first word, okay? So there's our k, ah, and then s. It actually has a silent E at the end. So this word is cause, okay? I do this for a cause, okay? All right, or you could do faucet, okay? This one's a little bit easier to work with. So I'm going to write this word, and it's going to have the same sound, but different spelling. Paw, ah. So look, 2 different spellings, but they make the same sound, okay? So we're going to be looking at all of these in this lesson today, okay? So the first one we're going to look at is the as in hook, book, look, okay? So I'm going to give you a couple riddles. All right, so I'm going to read it to you. I'm thinking of someone who works in a kitchen. This person makes yummy food. Who would it be? Who would it be? That's right, it's a cook. Let's see how it's spelled. Oh, it's not going to show you. That means we have to write it in. Now this time I'm going to type it because it'll be a little bit easier. So cook, there's the double O and the K. Cook, cook, okay? Cook. So that has the U sound, but it has the double O spelling. All right, let's do the next one. I am thinking of a body part that is attached to my leg. I can use it to kick a soccer ball. So what do we use to kick at the bottom of our leg? That's right. Let's see if we guessed it. Let's see if you guessed it. Did you guess foot? All right. How do you think we're going to spell foot? So we know it's got to start with what? The F. And then what spelling are we working with? The double O. Foot. The T. Okay. So foot. Foot. Okay. All right, let's do 2 more of these. I am thinking of something we are learning to read. There are lots of these in the library. What do you do at the library? You check out a, let's see if you guessed it. Did you say book? Because if you did, you're right. All right, let's think of how to spell book. B. That's right, the letter B. Then the double spelling. The double O. Book. Okay? All right, so now that we've looked at that, I'm going to move on to the ooh sound, okay? So let's move on. Oops, just a second. Sorry about that. Okay, the ooh sound, as in moon or boot or spoon. So let's see if we can write these words, and you can practice with me while we're writing at home. So how would we write the word moon? Remember, I wouldn't pronounce it mun. I would say ooh, but it has the same thing. All right, so I'm going to come down right here. So my first sound is so I'm going to make the M sound, and then I have that, the ooh, which is the 2 O's. So O, and then what's the last letter we hear? M, ooh, n, the letter N, okay? Moon, okay? What about this? This is a boot, okay? So what's the first sound we hear? B. So that's the letter B. Remember, the B goes this way. If it went the other way, it'd be a D. So B, and there's our ooh. B, ooh, t. You're right, a T. Boot. Okay? Okay, we'll do one more. This is a utensil. It's a, it's a spoon. All right, so spoon has a blend in the front. So sp. Has 2 different consonant sounds blended together. S. We know that's our S. Sp. What's the next sound you hear? Sp. P. Good. P. Sp. Ooh. And then the, oops, there's our N sound, spoon, okay? So those are our 2 different sounds for the double O, and ooh, all right? All right, so now I'm gonna go on, I think it's day 2, we'll go on. All right, so this will be our ah, our ah, okay? So we have our AW, which is pronounced ah, and AU digraph, which is ah, okay? So again, I'm gonna have a little riddle, and I want you to see, maybe we don't even have to use our word bank down here. Let's see if we can guess what it is, and I'll write the word underneath as well, so that we recognize if it's AU or AW. So if I have a drink, I drink from the, sometimes I put this in a, let's see, one down here. Is it a saw, paw, vault, claw, lawn, straw, pause, yawn? I think it's a straw, okay? So straw is going to go there. It's going to be a little bit big. Let's see if we can make it a little bit smaller. So straw, okay? And again, I'm going to write it over here because that's going to have that as well, okay? Straw, okay? There's the AW, I'll underline it. That has the ah sound, okay? All right, our next one, crabs have 2, you should know this, claws. So let's, oh, they put the S there, so And then the ah. It looks like they made the S, but I'll write it in and just cover it up. So crabs have 2 claws. Now, is claws going to go in the AW or the AU? Let's look. It's got an AW, so I'm going to write it there. Claws. Okay, look, and there it is. Has the AW. All right, let's go on to the next one. Use a blank to cut the wood. Use a saw. I think it's the first word we saw. Saw. Use a saw to cut the wood. Okay. Is saw going to go in the AW or the AU? Let's look. AW. It's an AW and it has the ah, saw. All right. Let's see. Press blank to stop the game. Press, let's cross off the words we've used. We've used saw, we've used claw, and we've used straw. So let's see what we have left. We have paw, vault, lawn, pause, yawn. So press something to stop the game. Is it paw, vault, lawn, pause, yawn? I think I'd press pause on the game to stop it, okay? So I'm going to write the word pause in there. P-A-U-S-E. Oh, no, I didn't use the A-W. I used the A-U. So where's that going to go? In the A-W or the A-U? You're right, under the A-U. So P-A-U-S-E, pause. Okay. Oh, this one's tricky. The next one, I can see something happening. Number 5, dogs have 4 what? Let's see. All right, we've used the word, that word. Okay, so the words we have left are paw, vault, lawn, or yawn. Dogs would have 4 what? 4 paws. But that, we just used the word pause. So they can have pause on a dog and you can pause a game. I know the difference because they're spelled differently. That's what it is. All right, let's see if it's how it's spelled. So dogs have 4 paws. There we go. Pause. So P-A-W, if you're talking about pause, like on a dog. So let's put it under the A-W. Okay. Let's cross off that one. All right, 3 more to go. I open my mouth to vault, lawn, or yawn. I think I'd open my mouth to yawn. All right, so let's see how it's spelled. Y-A-W-N. So I wouldn't spell it Y-A-U-N. I'd spell it Y-A-W-N. So there's another one. There's a lot of A-Ws, isn't there? Yawn would go over there. All right, number 7. Keep your coins in the... All right, we've got 2 words left. Vault or lawn. Would you keep your coins in a vault, which is like a safe to keep them safe? Or would you throw them in a lawn? I would put them in a vault to keep them safe. All right, so vault, vault. Ooh, that's spelled with an A-U. Y-A-U. Oh, why? What am I doing? V-A-U-L-T. I was looking up at yawn. Vault. V-A-U-L-T. Okay, so let's write vault over here. V-A-U-L-T. Vault. Okay. All right, we got 1 word left, and it's lawn. Let's see if it makes sense. Grass grows on the lawn. That makes sense. Let's write it. On. Lawn. There we go. Where's lawn gonna go? It has an A-W. It's gonna go there? No, it's gonna go under the A-W. All right. So as you can see,